Sunday where I present you with something new to help you with your nutrition and make you feel better overall. And today is no different. Today I'm going to be making a lentil flatbread. I saw the video for it from Whole Food Plant Based Cooking Show, which I'll leave the link down below for you so you can check it out as well. Lentils are very nutritious for you. They provide fiber. They provide like 17 grams of protein per cup. They have vitamin B's. Like it's so much that's in lentils, which is why they're so popular, especially in the vegan or dietary world. That's why they have so many lentils in the foods that they cook because it's so beneficial to you. So today I'm going to be making this lentil bread using red lentils. And like I said, I'll leave the original link below for the plant-based cooking show. It's only a couple of things you need: 2 cups of water, a couple of lentils, a blender, and then a pan to cook it in that's non-stick. That's it. And you'll have flatbread. So let's get to it. So right here I have 2 cups of water, and I also have the red lentils that have been soaking. Now, you want to have them soak in this instead of soaking them and then adding them to water. This way you can control the amount of water. And because it's a nutritarian recipe, there's no salt or anything that's going to be added into this. Like my mom always said, you always follow the recipe the first time, and then afterwards you can make whatever changes you want to it once you see what it's like to cook it the way the recipe calls for. So I'm going to make this just like she did. And then afterwards, I'll see if I need to add some, garlic or onion powder or something like that to it. So this needs to soak for at least 3 hours. For me, it's been a lot longer than that, so it's okay if it's longer, but at least at minimum for 3 hours. And the reason you're using the red lentils are softer, so they'll one soak up and they won't be so hard and crunchy, and they'll make a nice creamy mixture for you to make this lentil bread out of, which is going to have like a pancake texture to it. So let's get started, because I have my pan already heated and heating rather, should say. Let me turn it down too, because I can smell it. I'm just going to get all of this in here, and then we just blend it up. And then I have my cup over there with the spout just to make it easier for pouring. Y'all know me, I try to get everything in there. Alright. Okay, so I got everything in the blender. We're just going to blend it up. Just like that, we're done. So let me get this out the way. And then so you can see the mixture. It's like a runny pancake right now. We're going to see how this come out. Because hers didn't look like a runny pancake, but we're going to see. Let me pause for a second. I'm going to bring you in, okay? Okay, so I'm back so you can see exactly what I'm doing. I don't have any oil in the pan because I'm doing this just like she did. So either I'm going to regret that or I'm not, but we're going to see. And we just going to pour this in here. And the reason you want to do this in a pan and not a griddle is so that you can kind of move it around to thin it out. Try to make it as circular as possible without the ripples and stuff, so it can still maintain its shape and consistency throughout. Let me turn this off. Yeah, you can see better. There you go. And just like a pancake, you want it to bubble up. And then once it bubbles up all the way around, just like you would a normal pancake, that's when you can go ahead and flip it. So I'm going to just leave this, let you see, because it's not supposed to take that long. If it does take a long time, then I'm going to cut this section out. So we'll see what happens. I'm about to rinse this blender out though. But like I said, lentils are really good for fiber, for vitamin B, for nutrients. Just it's really good for you. That's why so many people enjoy it and try to count it in for your nutrition. To add it for your nutrition, like dietitians and stuff like that. Everybody wants to add more lentils to the diet. Okay, so it stuck for me because my non-stick, so-called non-stick pan sucks. So what I'm doing is I'm using a little bit of grapeseed oil. Don't talk about me. The handle came off, so I gotta put the handle back on. But I'm gonna use a little bit of grapeseed oil, and then I'm gonna do this again. So again, you just want to pour it out to get a nice amount, and then we're gonna roll this around to thin it out so it doesn't have the thinning ripples and kind of maintains its structure. Okay, so we're gonna try this again with some oil this time because that didn't work. Yeah, so you can see. Yep, so and I also had the fire down low, so I turned the fire up too. It's on like a medium high. My thing goes from low to high, and the numbers go from 2 to 8 with ones in the middle. So low is like 0, and then we're like 1, and then high is like 8.5. So I have it on 4. And we're just gonna get it some time for this to cook. Okay, so I'm about to flip it right now, and as you can see, like the holes and stuff, it kind of bubbled up a little bit. Um, and as I lift it up, I can see the color, and nothing really is moving. It's all kind of solid. So that's why I'm going to go ahead and flip it. Y'all, this pan sucks so bad. It's supposed to be non-stick, but as y'all can see, it's not. So hopefully you have a better pan than me. She was talking about that too, about how the first one always comes out messed up. So even though this isn't cooked, I still taste it because it's just lentils. Ain't nothing that's gonna kill me. And it's a very plain taste. So I think this will be very well, like if you're gonna use like a tortilla to roll something up in, or if you're gonna use it for a sandwich, or if you can put some sweetener on it, like do like a cinnamon and some honey or maple syrup or something like that. Not necessarily it tastes like a pancake because it still does have like a plant-like taste to it. Of course, that part was raw. It still has a plant-like taste to it, but I can see the potential. I can taste the potential in this. I don't know what I'm doing with this little thing right here, why I'm messing with it, but I am. So this takes about, I don't know, I say probably about 3 minutes on each side. So about 5 or 6 minutes altogether. Okay, so this is done. I'm going to go ahead and take this out, and then I'm going to move the camera back so you can see. I'm going to eat it just like she did, so give me one moment. Okay, so like I said, I did end up using a little bit of grapeseed oil. I guess I shouldn't be sponsoring nobody, huh? But I did use a little bit of grapeseed oil on this in the pan just because I have a crappy non-stick pan. Cooked it on about medium heat. Maybe I could have did a little higher. But as you can see, it's very flexible, bendable, There you go. So I can imagine using this as a tortilla, or using it as for sandwiches or something like that. You can even do it a little darker than what I did. You can't tell, but it has about the same complexion as a tortilla. Now when she ate it, she just spreaded a little bit of peanut butter on here, and she ate it like this. So we gonna see. And if this is nasty, trust and believe, I will tell you. Because if it's nasty, I ain't eating it. I'm not one of those. Either I can do it or I can't. Probably even put some jelly on this too. Make a peanut butter and jelly. Well, Okay. It's not bad. I don't think I would eat it again with peanut butter. But it's not bad. It's close to the texture of an egg, but not quite. So it does have like a little bit of a spongy taste to it. Um, I can still taste the plantness to it. The fact that you are using it, like this isn't regular, flour or something like that. It does taste like it's made out of something else. And there is like a plant taste to it. That's the only way I can explain it. But it's not bad. Um, I would definitely have to put some seasonings in this. So I'm glad I didn't go ahead and make a whole bunch of them. Because I'm going to have to add some garlic powder, onion powder, maybe even some rosemary or thyme or basil. And do different kind of flavors of them. That would probably work. I wonder how this would taste. Let me see something. Give it some honey. Because I wonder how it would taste sweet. That's the beautiful thing about peanut butter. It goes with everything. But I wonder if I put like a little bit to do a natural cinnamon sugar using honey and cinnamon. I'm going to see how sweet. That's a bit much of cinnamon. I just put the cinnamon and honey on there. You can see. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. That way is good too. So yeah, I can see making this again and actually doing stuff with it. If you're not changing your diet and trying to be healthier, then yeah, I would still stick with bread. But if you are trying to find some different alternative to where you can make a wrap out of, or just be healthier in general and get some more protein in your diet and more fiber, as well as the macronutrients and stuff that the red lentils have, then I would definitely suggest giving this a try. It's not bad. I would add some seasonings to it. Actually, it's kind of good. Okay. Like this with the cinnamon and honey on it. This is good. I would definitely, if I wanted to use this like for a sandwich or a wrap or something like that, I probably would add some seasonings in it. But other than that, that was good. It was good. So I'll make the rest of them. And I ain't gonna throw it out. At first I was like, but then when I put the honey and the cinnamon on, it was really good like that. But yeah, I can see using this, making a sandwich out of it or something like that. So give it a try. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you add to it or how you use it if you decide to. But that's it for today. Those were lentil flatbreads. And that's it all I have. I love you and I'll talk to you tomorrow.